Well, if you were one of the many who probably turned off the Gildan New Mexico Bowl about a minute ago, you missed one of the best comebacks in Arizona history. Ryan, this was a game you had to see it to believe it. The Wildcats overcome a 16-point deficit in the second half to force overtime on a very questionable call at the end of regulation. Okay, this is an eye-popping number. In the last 2 years combined, 9 new golf courses have opened in the entire country. Last year alone, 153 courses closed. So far this young season, Cats head coach Sean Miller kept talking about his squad finishing games. Well, tonight, that finally happened. When the winning putt is sunk out here at the Accenture Match Play, the champion will have found a pretty happy home. And that's not 8 to 900, that's 8 to 9,000, they're saying. And he's saying they don't have a track around it, so you can expect 4 to 5 deep around this football field. For Christmas, I would like a contract extension and more money. Don't worry, that's not my wish list. It's Louisiana Tech head coach Sonny Dykes' Christmas wish list.
We got tattooed yesterday to alleviate some stress.
Tattoo to alleviate some stress, something you guys do after a rough show, right?
Oh, yeah.
Coming up in sports, we're going to go behind the scenes with the equipment team that had to pack all this gear for 105 players and coaches.
This was a great Saturday if you love Arizona.
You know, I'm still in shock. I think Arizona fans are still pinching themselves wondering, did that really happen? Both the football and basketball teams pulling off improbable comebacks to get 1-point heart-stopping wins. You can debate for hours which was the better game. You can't debate which game had the bigger impact in the rankings. Now to some tragic news we touched on early in our newscast. Empire Junior quarterback and wrestler Grayson Weeks died last night in a car crash on I-10 near Benson. Weeks was the starting quarterback for the Ravens this past season, leading them to an 8-3 record and a playoff berth in Division IV. He was also 15-1 on the year as a wrestler. Weeks was 16 years old. We'll have more sports after this. For Weeks, Cards head coach Ken Whisenhunt has been scratching his head trying to figure out how to stop this losing streak. Should he start John Skelton or Ryan Lindley at quarterback? Be more conservative or more open on offense? And so on and so on. Turns out all he had to do was play the Lions. The Bird Gang showing their support for the victims of the tragic shooting in Connecticut. You see the SH. Matthew Stafford and the Lions came in losers of 5 straight, and their tailspin continued tonight. What's happened to Stafford this year? Another meltdown. He's picked by Patrick Peterson. That would lead to the go-ahead score. Later in the second, Stafford again picked off, this time by Rashad Johnson. He's taken it 51 yards the other direction for the touchdown. Arizona's defense, the story in this one, they're up 21-7. Sunday night pigskin, 49ers Patriots. You caught it right here on KVOA, and this was a crazy, crazy game. San Fran ran out to a 31-3 lead. New England would tie it at 31, only to give it right back. That's Michael Crabtree with what would prove to be the game-winning 38-yard touchdown. 49ers win 41-34. That game, the reason we went on 20 minutes late, because it took about 3.5 hours.
Yeah. Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
Well, those are the inspiring words of former North Carolina State head coach Jim Valvano at the 1993 ESPY Awards 8 weeks before he died of cancer. This week, ESPN is hosting their annual Jimmy V Week in his honor, raising money for cancer research. And Jimmy V Week really hits home here locally with Arizona senior Kevin Parham. Here's his story. When Arizona senior forward Kevin Parham steps out into the hardwood, one thing really stands out: his shoes.
Well, I like to be different. I don't want to join the crowd in anything. I like to be myself.
But that only tells part of the story. To understand the rest, you have to know his mom, Lisa Williams.
My best friend. I mean, you know, she was tough for me when she needed to be tough. She was, you know, a friend when she needed to be a friend, and she was also a mother when I needed to.
During Kevin's senior year of high school, Lisa was diagnosed with breast cancer.
I couldn't even tell. We was having conversations in the hospital like she didn't even have cancer.
Going into his junior season with the Cats, cancer once again reared its ugly head. This time with his grandma, Edith Williams. She passed after her own battle with cancer. A few months later, his mom would also succumb to the horrible disease, passing away after her 3-year fight with breast cancer.
It was tough. It was literally up and down. It was like a roller coaster.
You really don't understand the effect that something like cancer can have until it happens to one of your best friends.
After enduring a tough junior year, both on and off the court, Parham came into his senior season happy and healthy. Number 3 came up with a simple idea to honor his heart with his feet.
I got him, and then I was like, I'm gonna wear them for the season. You know, pink obviously represents breast cancer symbol and everything, so I wanted to stand out and be different.
Though his mom and grandma are gone, they're not forgotten. His pink shoes serve as daily reminders.
I stand out when I wear them. I stand out for a reason.